Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot from an Elliott Wave perspective. We take a look at what actually unfolded here in this wave 2. At the moment, we can still be carefully bullish here about Polkadot after it completed here a 5-wave move to the downside. The 4th wave was a triangle, and we then had here similar situation to ADA, even though ADA looks generally a little bit stronger than Polkadot at the moment, but basically same wave count. It looked in reality a little bit different, but we have here also a triangle, and then we came down in one impulsive move, finished the overall correction off. At least that is what it's currently looking like. This can shift definitely, especially should we drop once more below 650 here, that wave 2 low. Then we can be quite confident that we will see the 598 level and then even a lower low below that. Possibly then within this descending wedge here to touch the lower support area. But at the moment we can count this bullish. The reason for that is that this here looks quite impulsive. Also from a wave count point of view, we can count all of this here to the upside as an impulse. And what came down here looked very corrective. So also we can assign an Elliott wave count to that. And we have moved above this descending trend line again to the upside after we broke below it here a couple of days ago. But really for a more sustainable breakout, what now needs to happen is a breakout above this descending trend line. We've got 1 touch point, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points. So what you want to see is a move above that level, a retest, and then we can move higher in a wave 3. Because the way we can count this at the moment, to the upside, a first impulse from the low. So against here 598, we can count a first impulse to the upside, a wave 2 correction. Next, we would reasonably assume a wave 3. Target for the wave 3, I can give you that as well. I think that shifted a little bit to compared to the last video because the wave 2 came down a little bit lower than expected. So the 1.618 extension would be the target. That is pretty much the 990 level, so $10, $10 for that wave 3. So we're looking at that here. Breakout point needs to happen here, and that's the breakout point. We're currently exactly there. So can we now, based on the lower level Elliott wave count, assume that this wave 2 is finished? What I can tell you is that we can count this as a corrective wave. So from the high here, we can count a wave A down, a wave B to the upside, and a wave C to the downside here. And we can count another A, B, C. So all of this will be connected in a W, X, Y pattern. And if you look at the Bitcoin chart, I gave you a perfect target for the wave Y. Let's take a look at if this was reached here as well. That was the 100% projection target. The 1-to-1 ratio basically here, that would have been 662. We came down to 653, so pretty much reached. And we did not substantially break below that. So from that point of view, we could assume wave 2 was complete here. And we could now be in wave 3 to the upside. Again, to get a bit more confidence that this is actually playing out, a breakout above that descending trend line would be important. And then even more important would be a move above the wave X. Then we need to move above the wave B. That means we need to first move above 760, then 785. And then this will be the major breakout point here above the wave 1 high at $8.06. And then we can move to $10. That is currently how it's looking like. All of that as long as we hold 652. We see a little bit of an increase in volume, which is good as well. Not too much though, but we see a little bit of an increase. And we're now waiting for the breakout. So the realistic chance exists that we move to the upside from here, but I have to tell you very clearly, nothing is decided here yet. We are still in a possible turnaround space. This can still break overall to the downside. I mean, if you look at this high, that was still lower than that one and that one. So we haven't really made any significant price action progress, but we are on our way. And as you might know, the Elliott Wave method is, in my opinion, the best method to forecast trend reversals. Any other method would tell you that we are still in a downtrend. the Elliott Wave method tells you at least there is a potential that we could now be moving to the upside here. And of course, we never know. Here, nobody has a crystal ball, but it at least uncovers the potential and makes you aware of certain price targets, like here the wave Y low. And we're now waiting for the breakout point. Okay, and that's my update about Polkadot. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.